Good evening, and welcome to the test stream of
Green light.
the
Give me low
Racing
can.
Cars TCX, isn't it? It's Beamer around Alton Park. We've got Luxury and Train Boy today with us.
Good
We're
evening.
going to be watching the carnage unfold, I think. A number of these drivers haven't practiced. A number have quite a bit, so. If I had it my way, I would make it mixed grid, but I'm not allowed apparently. I need to share the link, don't I? That would be helpful as well. Because it is. There we go, that should help. What do you reckon in Luxury? Are we going to see carnage, or are we going to see safe driving?
I mean, given that this is a non-league event, it'll probably be safer than the league events. I don't know why, but psychologically, there's nothing on the line. Everybody should full send it. They'll probably all be really nice and polite.
I'm sensing a little bit of sarcasm there.
It's like I've seen an RP race before.
Yeah, no stewards, no stewarding for tonight either, no repercussions. This is just for fun. And yeah, I think it's going to be, pretty close at the front. There's a couple of drivers I know that are doing very similar times. So,
I think we're going to have a few drivers who have not practiced tonight as well, so that should be fun.
Yeah, there's a couple of them that have said that, and that's always interesting. I've seen a lot of videos of people don't practice, and always carnage.
Oh, Gary Rowe is off. Round T1. Had a spin.
I'm still trying to figure this out, mate. Give me a second. He's in the pits now. If we got on a lap anyway. Russell is on a lap. Or he should be about to be on a lap.
Yeah, I think it's just about to start.
Russell's about to come around the glass corner just to start his lap.
Oh, sorry. It's too many windows and it's making it weird to have between them. So I'm having to move stuff around at a second.
Gonz, where's the stream again?
It'll be in RP series. Should be live. Yeah, it's live.
Ah, there we are. It just wasn't on the channel for some reason. That was weird. Jeez, Ivan just completely demolished that one bollard at Islop.
I'm going to try and go through these in the order that they complete their laps at the minute, because I'm going to click through them. People have set time. Why is it gone weird on the side? Why are they not in order?
Gonz, do you want to try streaming simultaneously to Discord and seeing what if that affects your performance at all? Just because I think for the benefit of commentating,
yeah,
if we all watch the same stream, that's going to help, because I might not be watching the same car.
Like that.
Cheers, my man.
Gottlieb is just getting back onto the corner at the top of the track after having a little bit of an off.
I'm not sure why it's not ordering people in the right order on the side.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. That was really weird. Did you see that?
Yeah, that happens to me all the time. It sucks. It's so annoying.
Are you running race control guns?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's you get loads more flexibility, don't you, of like moving through the field and stuff. It's
Oh yeah, I can just click on
dodgy as
someone
hell trying to do it through the native
like
AC
that.
menu.
Yeah. It's just the timing was weird up there, and I was trying to figure it out.
The
We've
two
got
drivers
Hooves on
starting
a,
with
Hooves on
I
a good
are
lap actually. Well, he's on a lap on Hooves.
two drivers both starting with the letter I are both at the top of the field, but looks like Bongus is on a flyer right now, a second, 1.1 seconds up.
The first to finish. Good old Peter. Come on, Peter.
Gottlieb is off again.
That's P2. We've got a few drivers on a valid lap actually. We've got a couple on with Deep just behind them.
Well, that's promising. That's promising. Less than a second in the top 5, and that's just first sight of laps.
Yeah, but watch as Bongus crosses the line here. He is way up on his lap right now.
Oh yeah, he's got some serious data.
There is the man himself. This is going to be probably pole by quite a distance.
Pole by 6/10. Wow.
Bongus with the spectacular advantage of being one of the 6 people in the world who actually uses non-GT3 cars.
I knew what was coming.
I had a feeling when he started talking. Looks like our good friend Cookie is just starting his first lap now.
We've got Peter still on my valid lap. He's a good chunk up as well. This could be close to pole at this rate. Are we seeing tyres finally warm up maybe?
Yeah, because if Bongus is right, these are the same tires as the GT4 tires, which take ages to light up. It just takes forever to get them up to temp.
Oh, he's still gaining.
Gottlieb has gone off in Islops again.
We've been off a P2 at this rate, but...
Yep,
1.14
1.14 off. Not that bad.
Got Gary on a good lap as well.
Got yellow flags for Gottlieb though up ahead.
He gets a free pass this weekend. He's been drinking.
Gary, very high up right now. He is 0.8 up now. Coming into Druids. Oh, but that understeer just screwed him over.
Could have been worse.
They lost about 0.2 there, I think. 0.3. Looks a little bit far from the apex there, but he's carried the speed okay. See all that time bleed away. I don't think he's going to better it.
It hurts.
Oh, now he's pushing way too hard. He's pulling over, getting new tires.
Toby Long's increasing his delta pretty quickly, with Hoove just behind him. Hoove's delta actually is. Oh, we need to see this. I'm sorry, Toby. Go on, Hoove. End it. End it.
Taking every bit of the track.
That's a good half a second he put on his time there. It'll be...
Cookie's still struggling to even get a lap in so far.
Yeah, he's had 0 practice. So...
That's not surprising. It's Cookie. What do you expect?
Cookie requires like all his practice time just to work for Race and Show every week.
Yeah. As Deep cuts.
He's really up, isn't he? Jeez.
Really up, and then yeah.
Everyone else.
It looks like he oversent it into Shell.
Everyone else in front is invalidated on an outlap right now, so he's trying to get a few sneaky positions there. think we're going to switch camera actually. If I remember rightly, this is a bit nicer one. There we go. Sorry about that. I thought I'd clicked the correct one.
I feel like this car will play to deep cut strength. He's a man who's very confident in tyre grip.
Oh, almost a tank slapper there.
He's held it. Maybe lost half a tenth through that, but
If he has
too
that
bad.
lap as well. At a 150.007, so he's not
This
that far
lap might
behind.
be able to put him up into the top 6. And he does. Barely. Oh, and the battle for pole is heating up as Peter is a 10th up now.
Let's go on with Peter actually, because everyone else is chilling.
Peter has the time to beat Bongus right now. Oh, but looks like he backed up. No, he's still way faster right now.
Keep it out Hoover as well. He's going for another quick one.
Who can get those 4/10s in, he can get Toby and be in P9.
Deep cuts also up again, look. Flying.
Peter is now 4/10 up coming into Knickerbocker, killing that poor tire barrier.
I'm pretty sure as well Muscle's done, because by the time he came out and he wouldn't even have his tyres hot enough. So by the looks of it, that's Muscle done.
Yeah.
Bongus in the pits and staying there. He's might. I was about to say it looks like he might be about to watch his pole disappear, but the gap's suddenly decreased.
Oh, but watch out. Ivan is 4/10 up on his time.
We're going to switch to Ivan.
Ivan's on a very hot one. Deep cut's also on a hot one.
Peter's going to miss out on pole by...
Go to deep first, watch the end of this.
Oh, it was invalid.
Yeah, he lost it in the last sector.
Oh,
Deep cut's jumping up to 4th.
Yeah.
Cracking lap.
bonking lap from him.
Good old Mr. President. Coming through, trying to stay on the correct side of them lines. That's difficult. It looks easy. Oh, I suppose it is a slower car, isn't it? But
Deep has had a big off after T1.
very easy to go wide there. And there.
Yeah.
Still valid.
There's no worse feeling than taking a track cut in that corner when you're 6 or 7 tenths up.
Oh, it's last
5
quarter.
thousandths of a second.
Just got to go in nice and slow like you're in it. And
I think that was a track cut there, was it?
Mr. President's done, yeah. On to Shrubland. The next valid lap at the minute. This could be a couple. This could push him to P4 as well, I reckon. One last corner.
Oh, what a shame. It was just, I think, 3 tenths in that last corner.
Yeah, but he still got it. Very good lap from Mr. Showbloom.
Go on, Eve.
My only question is, can Ivan get that 5 thousandths of a second? Oh. Did you guys just lose connection to the server?
No.
No.
Because I just did.
Oh, hooves off.
Sorry, I'll
Yes, I will have to rejoin.
I had someone messaging me about it. Computer, why do you do these things?
So we've got Mr. Hurtle and Mr. Barak on a lap.
Oh, just starting a fresh one. He had
Shoblon's also got the potential to improve. Is matching his previous lap at the minute. Nobody
That
really
seems like
lighting
it's
up the
qualifying
timing
done.
screens though.
apologies.
Looks like
apologies.
everyone has crossed the line. No, not yet. One's glitched.
No, I think it's got 3 drivers still on laps, haven't we? 4 drivers, sorry. Arnold's on a lap as well. Nobody's improving though, by the looks of it.
Showbloom improved marginally. Enough to keep him safe from Deep, who's already in the pits.
So we've got just over 2 seconds separating the grid.
That's good. That's really good.
Mr. President might be able to take it here.
I think that's going to be all to play for. These cars, I think they'll go wheel to wheel quite nicely. So those drivers who are putting on slightly slower laps are going to have the benefit of being able to be towed along by the drivers fighting in front.
Hold on a second. Mr. President is almost 3/10 up now.
All to play for on this last corner. Just a little wide of the apex, and is that
That's going to be pole.
valid?
That is valid.
Oh,
Wow.
he's done it.
Last
He's
second.
done it.
Great lap
Very
by
impressive lap there at
Ivan
the
to
end.
get that final, get that pole position.
Now, as always, it's 1 hour pit stop required.
Pit stop's gonna be fun with these cars, especially with that with how long it takes these tires to warm up.
Is it required tyre change? Yeah, but it's a requirement, isn't it? It's not fuel. Is it fuel? No, it is just tyres, isn't it, for a pit stop? If it's,
Don't forget to hit escape
it's
and
not.
hit drive again, Gonz.
So are these on the same
Thank you.
tires as the GT4s?
Yes.
What's the lifespan like on those things?
They should be able to last longer than GT3 tires, if I remember correctly.
Easy hour, as long as you don't kill it, like overheat them and stuff. Yeah, because if it's like per tank, GT4s can go a lot longer than GT3s, can't they? In some of them, it's like an hour.
You would think so, yeah.
Hour 30, I believe. But obviously I don't know this car too well, so I don't know what the fuel tank is. I don't know what the mileage is, the usage. So, but you'd assume this would be the same principle.
If it's based, very very closely on the road car, you would expect it to have decent bit of range and decent economy as well. Some decent economy modes that's available to it.
I mean, you can say that, but it's also a BMW, so you never know.
Oh, okay. Wrong button, sorry. This is the whole point of a test stream, so I appreciate you all being here and helping me out. Just making sure the volumes are good and... okay.
Milt in the chat complains about me accidentally giving him the wrong fuel calc again.
Well...
Disgraceful.
Yeah. I mean, that was a FIA affiliated / sponsored event, and
hey,
yeah.
I said sorry, and he said it was fine, so I don't want to hear it anymore.
Could have gone more, mate. If in doubt, give another lap. No, I'm joking.
I mean, I did say you could have put more in, so
it happens. We all saw the funny side of it. Eventually.
I even told him to put 4 more than I even got the calc in, so he could have ran out of fuel a lot earlier. So.
Like 20 seconds then, what do you reckon? Who's leading out of turn 1?
With the full warm-up lap, their tires are going to be ice still. So. Could be anybody's game at this point.
I think my money's on Barrack to be coming out of turn 1. I think Bongus is a sensible driver. He's going to know to play the long game.
You'd assume as well most of these drivers are well rehearsed enough of the game to realise brake dragging, especially in GT4 outlap, is required. And there you go, look, everyone's on the brakes. You can tell who's on the brakes. You know who knows. It's the only way, otherwise they're even lower by the time you get round. Genuinely.
The only one who I've not seen brake dragging is Peter, who's just doing the classic.
Yeah.
Power it out, slam on the brakes, power it out, slam on the brakes.
You want to be second gear, like almost max revs or whatever gear it is in this, just on the brakes.
Cheba's doing it in third right now.
Just seem to really radiate the heat out into the tyres when you do that.
Yeah. You can almost get away with your brakes going orange and red for a little while. It doesn't matter in this instance. It's only a 1 hour race. And again, that's another thing. What are the brake pads in this? Because GT4s, one are dead, didn't they, really early? Twos you want to go on, so... Quality's not everything. I do apologise for the cars looking like they might be floating a little bit as well. That's shadows, but here we go. You know? I've also should have turned off the volumetric fog and bloom, so you shouldn't get blinded by sunsets either.
I mean, I'm even seeing them floating, and I have pretty high settings, so
it's me.
Yeah, they look kind of cursed.
Yeah.
I mean, flying cars are a thing we all want, right?
Well, a bit higher than this, maybe. They're gonna fly
these are more
high.
like hovering cars.
I'll send you some tips and tricks, Gonz, to get the absolute most out of it, because, as you know, as a VR user, I'm all over that sort of shit.
I mean, this is it. I don't even. Do I dare press the buttons? Yeah, this is pushing 60 right now. To be fair.
Oh, happy days.
Considering I'm streaming it and it's in mostly high quality. Not that
Just
bad.
warning you, Gonz, you do have this under unlisted right now.
That's the whole point, because it's only meant to be for people in the Discord today.
Oh, okay.
So it's like just a almost mess around, make sure everything's looking alright, and watch it again and make sure it doesn't crash and stuff, you know?
Yeah.
This is more for the stream than the actual commentary in the race kind of thing.
Fair enough.
Like I haven't been doing corner names, I haven't looked at really who's in it.
Anything.
Yeah. Let's just make sure it works.
One thing I might want to say is if you can figure out how to change your track map, I would suggest switching it to the full map for it.
Can I do that now? Really quickly. Track map. HUD, track map.
Probably at the HUD settings.
Circuit map, enable.
Just scratch that for now. Just go to the race start, because here we come.
Oh.
Oh, what's going on with Ivan?
Oh dear. Ivan goes to the back.
Oh, he's
got off.
Gonna get a penalty.
Black
Oh,
there,
people
I
are
think.
gonna get penalties here.
Oh dear.
Oh no. Green. No penalties.
I don't know how they blagged that then. But we'll take it.
Bongus is leading out of T1, like I said. Or like somebody said.
Yeah, some very strange decisions there from the start, I think.
That's way too late to do a last to first challenge. I think he killed his engine by accident. Changing his fuel map, maybe, I don't know.
Oh boy. They're very close coming into T2. Wow. Bongus got very lucky there and is running away with it now. They're going too wide. Ooh, bounce. Showbloom and Ivan are both off now.
Oh,
Ivan will be able to get back on track. Ooh, but he tags.
Dear.
Oh lord. This is a mess.
Cars behind reacting well.
Yeah, I would have seen this.
Showbloom finally gets back on track.
Let's have a look. Ooh.
But Peter's also off.
Oh, unlucky there. Oh, he got the worst possible spin as well.
Unlucky with all of that all around.
Deep's had a contact. Oh, this is all doing part of the same incident. Oh no, maybe not. I'll take it.
Oh, Deep has.
See ya.
Wow.
I'm
That
off.
was.
Peter has dropped from second all the way down to dead last, plumb last, and P11.
Some spicy action on that.
That's one way to.
Yeah. Gary Rowe with
Go back up front.
very nice start, getting out. Oh, Cookie was off a little bit there. So
If you're gonna com, you should probably com off the stream, Train, and not what you're saying.
Yeah.
Are you watching my stream? In
Yeah, I'm
Discord?
watching your stream.
Okay.
Sorry.
So Bongus doing the Max Verstappen strat right now.
Yeah, he's off.
He's gone.
He's really gone. Now Ian Arnold's seen what deep cuts has just done to Peter, and he's like, "Do I really want to go around the outside?" Like, go on
Seemingly
then.
he does. Love the blue on that car, on Ian Arnold's car.
I'm glad that even though it's just in-game liveries, people have actually made one, or
Done them, yeah.
are these actual liveries? They're just in-game liveries.
No, these are just the in-game liveries, you can tell.
I'm sure there'll be one or two who have probably tweaked the colour schemes a little. I know I always do.
Gary's loving life in P3 right now. No more contact at the minute, right? They're them three at the first lap, and everyone's just kind of...
I'm going to hazard a guess and say
Getting
Cookie's
on with
picked
it.
his colours because
Oh, yeah.
Cookie, like me, has got a fondness for lime green and purple.
Yep. No livery racing cake as always.
Ooh, I would drop back down to Ivan. He is right there.
Is everyone going to make it through? We should. This is going to be a bit of a recovery drive, isn't it, really? From pole in the last second to not the best of the first laps.
Ooh. Big contact, and Ivan and Ian has spun. Yikes.
I don't think we need to do that one again, boys.
No. Oh, but here comes Toby. Picking up the pieces.
Yeah, it's going to be feeling in a world of pain after that one.
Mr. President isn't done yet.
No.
He clearly took the decision, I don't really want to kill anyone else there, though. So, fair play to him. He went into that quite nicely, didn't he?
Yeah. Both guys taking very different lines into that,
Yeah.
knowing just how easily it can go wrong in that corner.
The Gary's actually on the back of Cookie now. No, he's overtaken. Oh, wait, hold up. What's going on here? Yeah, Gary's at the back of Cookie? Is that...
No, Gary is in front of Deep now.
Wait,
they were having a good fight through T1.
What's going on here, then? Oh, it's Deep. Never mind. That was weird. The camera looked like it was on the wrong person. Remember, I'm looking at mini screen, so it's a bit difficult at the minute.
Yeah, these two have been squabbling pretty well for the past few minutes now.
How's Gottlieb doing then? Every weekend. He's got a bit of a gap. I need to make this a little bit bigger if I can. Deep's really on the back of Gary now.
He's going to try and move. Thinks better of
it. Gary's lost it.
Lucky not to Deep go away with that, not being tagged through there.
Yeah.
Ivan almost got tagged too there. That was almost really bad.
We've got Hoove on the back of Toby Long. Who's been doing a lot of iRacing recently, and that's been really cool to see. Raced with him recently in 24-hour race at Daytona, and yeah, we had a right laugh. And that is P5.
Almost identical there to what we saw on the previous lap.
Yep. Mr. President now chasing down deep cuts. He's already up into P4.
I would say T1 at Alton is one of the great all-time overtaking spots, I think,
I love
in
it.
British motor racing.
I love it.
Incredible corner.
Yeah, it's just the problem is if you run a little too wide, then you're screwed.
I got bricks up there. You'll be fine.
Yeah, I mean, it's a corner where you'll get away with it. You might get a penalty, but you can survive by going. I think that's what makes it so good. Is like both line options are relatively safe, so it encourages you to go for it.
Yeah.
He's looking, he's sniffing.
Oh, it's going to dive.
He's doing it. Oh.
Ow.
Oh.
Very respectful there. Very respectful from both drivers. Can they keep it through there?
Oh. I like all just all reactions. Oh. There'll be no over drivers, doesn't it? I suppose. Yeah, that's.
Isn't me, or has Cookie been catching up slowly but surely to Bongus?
I think Cookie's getting it.
Yeah,
I
Bongus
think the car's coming to him.
He's doing 49s, and that's the quickest by about well, 3 or 4 tenths on anyone else. I think Bongus,
Yeah, he was.
took another 8 tenths off of him. So the gap is decreasing. Oh, we've still got side by side with Shublong and Rowe as well. Gottlieb just behind him.
Now maybe Bongus has scrubbed his tyres a little, or maybe it's just being out there on his own. He's losing a bit of that focus. Easily to do.
Always. I will always say I would rather have a car in front of me than a car behind me.
Yeah, it's something I really struggle with, being in the lead. I'm never sure what to do, and I just start going slower.
Oh, that's a good view. Oh, I like that one.
Beautiful shot.
Oh yeah, the TV2 cam. It's so nice. Watching it on the start was great because you just see them weaving.
And again, we're gonna pop up a minute, but oh, that was a camera change, wasn't it? Hello.
No. Can he keep it? Can he keep it? No.
Oh, deep slow. I'm sorry.
Oh, he's got to turn around. Yeah, deep slow down there.
Okay, sorry about that.
Oh, they're gonna come back and they're gonna scrap again.
Here comes the pack.
That puts Poop in a groove on a move into P3.
Come on, Eve. Send it, Eve. You've seen how everyone else is defending. Do the same.
I think everybody's having that many incidents, and it's almost like keeping the pack together anyway.
Yeah.
I'm not sure is there any drivers who have not had a major contact yet. There'll be some guys nursing some damage into the first pit.
Yeah, everyone. I think everyone's guilty. Well, apart from Muscle and maybe Cookie.
No, Cookie was in that squabble with Deep and Peter, and I think he got tagged a little bit because he was on the outside of Deep.
I think Muscle's the only one that's clean from contact. Anyway, he drove off, didn't he?
Yeah.
That's Peter past Gottlieb.
Cookie only taking a 10th out of Bongus on that last lap.
And Toby Long's getting chased down by Mr. President and Beat Guts.
Oh, some very wide lines there.
Legal. It's really strict though, isn't it? I know British Pack is really strict. It is, a lot of it is line to line. Here we go again, beautiful shot.
Looks like we just had Gottlieb and Hartel have an incident into T1, taking each other out.
Yeah, it's just definitely a scrap, isn't it?
Are you guys also seeing Ivan's hazards being on?
Yeah, I think he knows. He's just chilling. He doesn't want to murder everyone else. He's like, please.
Either that he's caught here at some point and I haven't realised yet.
I personally don't even know how to turn them on.
Oh, I've got that. Oh, everyone's bouncing around. Jeez, I thought they were both going to die then.
Toby did well to keep the car at least, staying with it.
Yeah.
They do seem quite recoverable, these, from what I've seen so far.
You can make a big mistake and somehow swing it back around.
Oh.
Jesus.
Maybe got a bit of cold tyres there off the grass.
So it looks like Gottlieb somehow got past Peter again. I don't know if Peter's waited or he's made a mistake. Or...
Peter and Gottlieb had a incident into T1 on the last lap.
Yeah.
Big hit.
Yeah, but Peter overtook him and now Gottlieb's in front, so they must have either let him go or he's caught. We've got Shoblom on the prowl now as well. Oh! Yeah, so the gap's increased again then. Cookie's lost a couple of seconds recently, hasn't he? A 151.4 in the last lap, so he must have had a big slip and slide somewhere. Muscle responded on the lap times with a 49.8 as well, so...
Certainly wouldn't count him out though of a 4-second gap.
No, never.
Cookie's a driver who's always on the push.
One mistake, one half spin. You're right there, aren't you?
I have to say, there's been an impressive amount of action in the first quarter hour of this race. I was kind of worried, you know, with a car that not a lot of people knew that it would just go straight to gaps, but
Yeah.
fights all through the field.
Apologies, Toby. It is the smallest gap by quite a distance at the minute.
Oh, and they're close.
Oh, I see smoke.
Oh, looks like Deep has had another off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Deep's very slow coming onto that straight. It's going to make it
He
interesting.
sent it. Toby sent it. Oh, the switchback.
Oh, he's kept it on track.
Wow.
I think both cars are going to get past Deep at this point. Oh no, can Deep come back?
That was a great move.
Oh, Deep did well not to lose 2 places there. Still all in though. Oh.
Wow.
This is
We're going to switch to this
tasty
quickly.
stuff.
This president's still looking. Don't let him go, Eve. Make that beamer even bigger than it already is.
Ivan's still considering himself a hazard.
Oh, around the outside. A lot of very close fights right now.
Oh, wheel to wheel down into this one.
This has been crazy good race. I know there's been obviously mistakes, murders and deaths, but for a fun race,
Might be
you
seeing
know?
another one here.
Oh, for a fun race for a car that no one's raced and half its speed haven't practiced with. Gotta give it to them.
Well, we've got some quality drivers here, haven't we? And also, I feel like this is it's the kind of car that lends itself to it.
Good save.
Great
It's a
catch
shame we
by
don't see more of this
there.
racing. I think anybody who's looking at the alternative cars to drive in ACC do well to watch this.
Yeah, for sure. Always like touring car-esque, isn't it?
It very much so. Very
Which
much
is
reminds me of
TCX, I guess it kind of...
BTCC around here.
Yeah, TCX kind of, yeah. But... Oh!
Oh,
Jesus!
Very good save once
Toby,
again by
mate.
Toby.
Stylish.
He's drifted everywhere.
I think Ivan should sign him on to the Concio Drifto team.
Yeah.
Oh, Gottlieb's had an off at T1. Cookie has lost another 4/10 then to what Bonkus was doing up front.
Yeah, he's not hanging around now.
Bongus has turned on the afterburners at this point. Oh, it looks like Long and Rowe were both off ahead of Deep. Or, Ian.
He's moving that back round again.
I don't think there's been a point in this race where Toby has not been in a fight.
Shoblon's still hanging on to the back of Deep Cuts, by the way.
Long has an off, and there goes Ian.
Yeah, Schobel's right on the back. Deep have a mistake again, maybe? Oh. Legal. That's all happened.
Oh, that's an invalid lap there.
You know the old saying, don't matter in a race. I suppose warnings are on, aren't they? That
Yeah,
would be
they are.
that's harsh to be a warning, but I imagine knowing ACC it probably is.
Yeah. So far, the only person to have pit is Peter. Betting that was also for damage.
Yeah.
With the 1 minute 3 pit stop.
He's still only 30 seconds behind Gottlieb, bro. Oh, that would be why he got through. Never mind. It all makes sense now.
Well, Gottlieb has been spinning like crazy in
Yeah.
the past few laps, so
Let's
that
go
has
on.
not been helping him.
Let's go on to Gottlieb. Sorry, Gottlieb. You haven't seen much of yet. Yeah, this man has had a heavy weekend, so any incidents, anything we're about to witness, we have to just shake his hand at the end of it, okay? It's all good. It's all fine.
Let's pay credit to the man for turning up, eh?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
After a heavy weekend, I don't think I would have. You look at the screen, you can't even see, you know?
It's called the Kimi Raikkonen approach.
Gary Rowe's starting to become under a bit of pressure as well from Mr. Arnold and Toby Long.
You know, a little bit squirrely as well coming through there.
Yeah, he's lost a bit of time in the last lap. Quite a lot of time.
I suspect, given the amount of spins we've seen, some of these guys are going to be driving on cubes at the minute. There's got to have been some flat spots and all of that. Gary certainly looks as if his rear end is stepping out more than it wants it to.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, God.
Toby was hanging on to the back of that fight, and then that was just it there.
Certainly get the feeling like there's probably a lot of drivers struggling with the rears at the minute.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I mean, most of these, even if they've been practicing, what, maybe 10, 15 minute stints, new tyres on? Would you really do full stint practice for this? I know I would, but I don't know many other people would. It's especially for a fun race. So this is probably the first time people have got to these conditions of tyres, maybe, you know?
And I think, you know, it don't matter how much practice you do, as soon as you're in a pack, you just send it that bit more, you brake that bit later, and you take more out of your tyres.
Yeah.
And you don't even notice it.
That's why I'm always so impressed, you know, when you see some of the top guys in the top classes who can really nurse those tyres and like get a lap time that they can predict each time.
Oh yeah,
and that's just the real skill of it.
Constant. You know what wear and energy you put in through it. You don't have to adjust it near the end of your lap and all that stuff, and you know.
Ooh, as they're going side by side down the main straight.
I love endurance racing, but I'm pretty bad on tyres, so. I like using the rubber, not saving it.
Oh my gosh, here we go.
Let's see how long these two can stay side by side for. Both very respectful drivers, so I'm sure they'll try their best to keep it clean. Deep seems to have come out on top of that.
We're going to quickly go down to the battle behind.
Looks like Gary's taking it there.
Oh.
Never a nice feeling getting past at that one.
No.
If you close the door early enough, you can really block it there. But if you just miss going across and the car gets alongside you, you can't push them off.
Oh.
Something's happened
Deep
there.
just almost had a ginormous spin right into Schobelum.
still really close though.
Yeah.
Got Ian Arnold and Garrett. Oh, well, they were right on each other again.
Whoa.
Well, good to see as we approach the pit stop window. We've still got battles happening.
Yeah. And pit stops could be all to play for whoever can get their tires into the temperature range first.
Yeah, and I wonder as well who might, choose to try and get any damage repaired, given that I suspect most cars are going to have quite a lot of it.
Yeah, personally, unless it was suspension, you don't fix it, do you?
Yeah.
That's how
I mean,
I
these
go
cars
by.
are not aero cars,
Yeah.
so it's not
No.
like it matters too much.
If you're losing a bit of lap time, it's all right. If you're nearly dying every lap, then fix it. It's the battle that never ends.
So, you could almost just keep the camera on these two. Couldn't you?
Yeah.
It's been
Keeping an eye on the gaps, and it goes up a bit, and then it shoots down out of nowhere.
Yeah, Showbloom looked like he had a little bit of an off into T1. Got a wheel dipped into the grass. Didn't help his exit.
Well, anyone that is in the chat, is it looking alright so far? Sounding alright? Not dropping loads of frames? Not looking blurry or anything? Because again, this is just a chill kind of stream, really. Just to make sure that it's watchable and listenable, and that I'm not going to destroy the reputation over the season,
Yeah, I mean that comes when you actually start talking.
I should.
Oh.
Oof.
Bro has just had a spin behind. He's lost all of his time.
That's a shame. He was on a good push. Oh, and it's
Oh.
like
Oh, Showbloom.
Deep was 2 corners earlier, getting a bit messy. Then Showbloom's it's trading blows still. I can see Ian Arnold though on the back, only a few seconds away. I'm sure he's seeing these two fight and thinking, I can close that gap.
Yeah, just a couple of mistakes, a couple of little side-by-sides, and he's right on the back of him, isn't he?
Exactly.
That's the beauty of driving by yourself sometimes. You can just get into rhythm, get your lap times down, people in front are scrapping, you're right there.
I think there's nothing I enjoy more than, seeing plumes of smoke coming from the drivers in front of me.
I love it. I love it.
Uh-oh.
You want to know, there's not been a single piece of contact between two drivers for the last 10 minutes.
Incredible.
Very good stat to have during a race.
Everyone settled into the car, got used to it a bit better.
So that bodes well for the next season of RP.
Yeah. The rust has been released. Just said cobwebs have been removed, but I don't know why I've got rust has been released from.
Release the rust.
Released. Ah! Not for ionized iron. No, oxidized iron.
This is a price. Oh,
Sorry. Pardon me.
had a car go off at the back. Sorry.
Is it?
Somebody just
Who
died.
Was it? Who was it? Own up.
There we go. It's
Who was
Gary,
it?
I think.
Oh.
I think Gary had another moment.
I'm going to keep it on this just because they are so close. Everyone else has got a few seconds between them at the minute. It's like this gap is.
Gap out at the
decreasing.
front just seems to be hovering between 4 and 5 seconds. Not really any change.
I don't know what's going on with Bongus right now, but there's something weird going on with him.
He's chilling.
No, like he's lagging hard for me right now, but nobody else is.
All good for me, mate.
That's weird. And it's only for him. Everyone else is fine. That's very strange.
I could watch this shot over and over again. I could. This is where I need to sit. If I ever go to a Alton Park race. Somewhere around here. There's not even seating there at all, is it? It has to be inside of the track, so...
Yeah, I've not been fortunate enough to go to Alton in person yet, so no idea really where the goods. So a lot of the Palmer Motorsport tracks in the UK, although they might not have seating, you can kind of walk around and find your way around to most of the corners.
Yeah.
Just on a
like
general
that.
admission ticket.
Which is the way it should be.
Absolutely.
You should be able to just pay, go chill.
I mean, on a quiet day at most of them, you can just pull your car up to the edge of the barrier and sort of sit in your car with a picnic.
Uh-oh.
Deep is off.
Oh, what a shame! What a shame! Oh, he's going to struggle to get around that little bit of the barrier as well.
He's done it.
Ah, he's a good
He will
recovery
navigate
actually.
it.
It's a very impressive recovery, but he's
Unlucky.
lost what 15 seconds there.
I'm going to go through the drivers. Is this Muscle about to lap someone? Oh, Gottlieb.
Yeah, Peter.
Gottlieb's called it quits, I believe.
Oh,
Ivan is the first one to pit of the normal, like, pit runners.
Apologies, I'm going to have to figure this out before the next time, but I have to do weird tabbing to be able to get back into the right things. There we go.
The fastest lap from Cookie.
Who's just had a slide off, and now Showbloom's
Yeah,
right on the back of him.
right on him. There were a lot of
So far,
drivers.
great race by Hoove, moving up 6 places from his grid start.
Got a lot of drivers. Well, half the grid taken to the pits at the minute. Well, 4 because Gottlieb's obviously already called it time, I believe. But
Oh. I think Hoove's tires just went off and hit a cliff.
That's Commentators' curse. That is. But this whole pack has closed right back up. Actually, look at it.
Yeah.
And this is none of these are pitted, I don't believe. Oh no, yeah, none of these are pitted.
Yeah. The only person who has pit in a regular style is Peter, who might just get past row deep and long coming out of the pits.
This is genuine position now.
Ah.
Very impressive race so far from Showblom. He's been quite calm, quite measured, giving lots of respect to his competitors, but he's moved up through the field.
I think all of these are going to be...
Wow.
So many cars right in one area.
I'm glad I
Sucks
clicked
right now for me
here.
because 2 of them are lagging.
I'm glad I clicked here. This is leaders as well, isn't it? Yeah. This is leaders and
Yeah.
people fresh out of the pits.
Cookie also pits. Bunga's gonna have to pit soon.
Cookie seen that and be like, I'm good, thanks. I'll pit.
Yeah. I would be too, to be honest. I would not want to
But
be
his
putting up with that right now.
yeah, muscle stuck in this. This is gonna help them and hurt him because if they can lose him time, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah. Peter's been the big gainer out of this too because all of these guys are fighting and he's just been able to finally get back into the fight after being out of it for so long.
And this could very, very well give Cookie an undercut.
who've had Showblom in the pits though.
I'm gonna restart the game real quick.
I suspect we'll see Bongus in this lap, but
You never know with Bongus.
he may try and go a bit longer just to kind of see off some of the damage that he's incurred this lap in terms of his time.
Deep almost having a big tank slapper coming into this corner. Wow, that was an impressive save.
Bongus is staying out. No, he's going in.
Wow,
He's diving
that
in.
was a last second dive.
He doesn't want to get involved. If it's fair play, I would have gone in and exactly then as well.
Yeah, I think he had to. There's so much going on in his little part of the track there.
Yeah, get out of it. Oh!
Oh!
Oh,
There's been
unlucky for Deep.
I don't think
Just
we need to watch
slight
that
tap
one again
from
either.
Rogue screwed him over.
So I think I jinxed it on the contact, didn't I?
Yeah, that was painful to watch.
Bungus still in the pit as Ian comes by.
Mongus is just coming out into the pit lane now. Where's he going to be in relation?
You'd assume, yeah, he's still got the gap on. He's actually gained on Cookie.
Yeah.
That's impressive. That is very impressive because he must not have had a good outlap.
No, I think
Well,
not.
yeah, tyres me.
But you don't know how he's going to gain through this this part of the track as Bungus tries to warm up his tires.
Exactly. It's already. I'll say it was already closing down, but he's still got up again. But a Shoblob through on Hoof.
As I said before, and I'll say it again, big gainer of this is up into P7, Peter. Being able to gain all those positions back.
Yeah, he was literally considerably at the back, wasn't he? He was a good 20 seconds clear of field,
Yeah.
so he's put in some laps. That's clean air for you, though, isn't it? Clean air, not getting punted, not waiting for anyone. It's just
Exactly.
Then again, though, it to be that far behind and be able to put them laps in is a talent, because you can go
Definitely.
too hard because you're so far behind. I'm not trying to insult him at all. It's more of a compliment than anything.
Mhm. I think he was one of the ones that got unlucky during the start.
You get angry, you get frustrated, you know.
I feel like that was a comment pointed at me, but
Oh mate,
I digress.
I was thinking about myself, to be honest. Like, sim racing, isn't it? If you don't get angry, why are you doing it in a way? It's not going to piss you off when it goes wrong. Why are you doing it?
Yeah.
As brutally honest as that is.
Whoa. Rowe has just had a big off.
He's got deep right behind him now as well.
Oof. He lost it coming through the chicane and then just hit it right into the wall.
I actually apologise to Gottlieb. He is out.
He might have been getting his damage fixed, I suppose, if he had some.
So
he had a bunch.
5 laps down, I believe. So
well, maybe he was just, reflecting on his life decisions up to this point.
He's had a 10-minute break. Weekend spin rough.
Sometimes you need it. As Rowe and Deep coming in side by side into T1. Rowe with so much damage on that front end down.
All cars are horrible in ACT to drive like that, because the noise it makes when it, you know what I mean? The suspension, the bonnet moving, it's not nice. Even without the actual damage of the car, it's... Oh! I got to it.
Oh,
keep it
come on.
Keep it nice.
Yes!
Nice.
Very good catch there.
That might be drift of the night so far, not gonna lie.
Ian Arnold is coming into the pits from the lead now. Almost
That's
gets
that your strategy pays off.
I think the one that we should be looking for is to see if he can get in front of... Oh, Deep's had an off. Oh, Deep and Rowe have had it coming together, it looks like.
I'm sorry. We're not watching it. I can't do that to that poor man.
Oh man.
That guy's looking very slow. It's got some hefty damage on it.
I think he maybe was waiting and then he's realised that.
Is it? Is he going to back up the pace? Or is he trying to wait? I think he might be trying to wait.
Deep is gone.
Yeah, we've lost a driver.
Oh, can Ian get him out in front of Showbloom? They're coming down the main straight right now.
So Gary currently doing the drive of guilt.
A lap of shame.
That's puts Bongus smack back dab in the middle of the lead.
So we're
Ivan
still
cranked. Oops,
still
sorry.
looking at a 5-second gap.
Yeah, he's pulled it back down. Uh-oh, sorry,
Ivan
Peter.
is putting-
Oh! He's just inventing corners as he goes, Peter, today.
Giving the marshals a scare.
You know, you gotta keep them on their toes sometimes, you know. Ivan has put down a banging lap with a 48.9. Still has his hazards on.
I'm going with he's just not realised at this point.
He's just not realized it at this point.
I don't know, it's 2 buttons though. It's 2 indicators, so I just think he's just making a message that he is a hazard. And be careful.
I mean for a hazard, he's climbing. I think he's got a lot of work to do to make up 18 seconds.
But on that last lap, he was wait.
Oh,
The last lap he was 0.4 faster.
Yeah.
Exactly. Jeez.
you need mistakes at this rate, though. You need mistakes.
Yeah. Cookie
I think
did
Cookie's
catch Bongus by 0.3 on that last lap too.
Cookie must be begging for Bongus to make a mistake at this point. I got to hand it to Bongus. I mean, I think there's been a couple of laps where he's had a little moment, but by and large, he's held his cool out there.
Yeah, he's...
And we've just now cursed Bongus.
There we go, we're going to witness it live. So. I haven't really showed him much because he's just been driving away, really. I haven't really watched any of the front because they've just been hot lapping, a few tenths between them, keeping the gap kind of similar, isn't it?
Yeah, very much doing consistent lap times or keeping a consistent gap anyway.
Cookie's gained almost a second on this lap alone. This car in the low revs sounds so good. As Rowe, ooh, big hit for Rowe.
I don't want to... I don't want to go to it. I feel bad.
I always feel bad for people going off.
I know. And when someone's having a few...
Mostly because it's usually me who's going off. So
People
Yeah,
having
we've
a
all
few
been there.
incidents,
We've all
you
been
know.
there far too many times.
these cars are also like built that if you spin, it looks like they're pretty hard to catch. I've never driven them on myself. None of us have, so we have no clue. We are all the Crofty in this situation.
I don't know, I've seen a fair few people keep the foot in, and even when they've gone out on the grass, it seems to stay the right way round.
Yeah. It looks like the new fight between two cars is going to be Showbloom and Ian.
Yeah, this is it. It's the only sub 1 second gap at the minute. As I say that, it goes over it. But...
Oh no, Arnold's had a good corner. He's got it back to 0.9.
We're just going to keep watching the closest cars on track until... Not a hope for a mistake, but you know what I mean. Unless the gaps close, really.
Yeah, Bongus has just made his way through some lap traffic.
Ooh.
No problem at all, but I don't know if it's taken a... Maybe, yeah, Cookie's now down to 4 seconds, so...
Lost a little bit of time
They're
there.
just going around Rowe. Cookie obviously have to go around Rowe in a moment as well.
Almost
sure
didn't
he's
have
doing
to.
it.
Rowe just almost had a
not
big off
even.
as he goes
Rowe's
into
in the
pit lane.
pits.
Wow. Bongus has had very consistent lap times this entire race, being in the 50 zeros the entire time.
Shall we go
mean,
for a live in-car interview? You ready? Bang. We're in the car. I'm joking. Yeah.
You can always switch it to the driver view and just look at him.
Oh no, we're on the back now. There we go, mate. There we go.
There's literally no damage. The car's gleaming. There's not even really got muddy yet.
He hasn't had time to get money, mate.
Cookie is still.
Definitely closing that gap up.
I wouldn't write him off yet. He's going to be pushing at this point.
Yeah, but how long can these tires last? That is the question.
No, he's muscle in front there.
And Bongus, of course, has got, was it 3 lap fresher tyres?
1 lap fresher tires, I believe. 1 or 2, maybe. Wish there was a way I could tell.
Don't think it's in there just yet.
I think you might be able to look at it in the log somehow, but I'm not sure what I'm looking for.
It was 2 laps,
Oh,
maybe. Looking at the
2
few
laps.
statistics, yeah.
It does say in lap and stuff like that. Cookie is car number 12. Cookie completed. I can't even tell at this point.
It's like 2 or 3 laps. There's a way of looking at the times, and it was like
Yeah.
3 minutes, so 3-ish minutes, 4 minutes.
Cookie's still slowly clawing tenths here and there. We've got the potential for a little bit of a midfield battle. There's only 15 seconds separating 4 cars.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, Mr.
Oh.
President,
Uh-oh.
no! Oh, he's doing donuts
that's
now.
it. That's not gone well.
Right.
Mate.
Hello?
Mate.
Hello?
Spin. He's gonna draw a cock and balls on the grass.
Was he just doing donuts just
I
for
think
fun?
I don't even think it's fun. It's just so slippy.
Because he didn't lose any positions, so.
Yeah, he's very close
Oh,
now.
oh,
well, never mind then. Oh,
And yeah, those tires must be
on fire.
Oh, I'm not going to watch that. We're going to go here instead.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, for the season races, you'll be, dissecting the guts and gore of every little
incident.
mistake.
I'm not going to be too bad on people. If people are like having loads of mistakes and stuff, I'm not going to overly show them. I know we kind of have been in this a little bit, but it's kind of,
It looked like there was a red car in the distance there. That was
Rowe
Yeah.
trying to
I
rejoin.
don't know if
Right in front of Bongus now. Hopefully nothing happens other than that. Yeah.
We're going back to, yeah, but this is still the closest gap.
it looks like Barrick's retired.
Yeah, he's called
Eric
it.
has retired.
It's a
Unlucky.
shame. He was doing real well there in third, and just goes to show. One moment.
President down.
So I think the problem right now is just every single time Ian gets anywhere close to Showbloom, he just can't close it up. He's been stuck at that 1 second mark for the past few minutes now.
You wouldn't expect these cars to be affected by dirty air too much. They've only got a skinny little wing.
Yeah, but still, you never know.
It's probably more the psychological at this point in the race.
Oh, definitely.
Gap
Cookie has
housing.
lost a big chunk of time to Bongus now, 2 seconds down on his lap.
I know Arnold's another driver who prides himself on being very clean, so he won't want to take any chances if he's got any worries about his tyres and whatnot.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna test the replay thingy in a second.
Oh, it works like a charm.
Yeah.
I love that thing.
I was doing it earlier, but the next one, I had it like I've shrunk the window so much, but I didn't realise it was that. But yeah. We'll go through a couple of these, make sure it doesn't glitch out or something, you know?
Yeah.
And Cookie's dropped nearly 2 seconds over the last
Yeah.
couple of laps.
Uh-oh.
Looks like he did not have.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
Oh. That
Bro
was,
having that off there almost smashed right into the side of Cookie.
I thought he was about to get speared, man.
I feel like
I was
Bro is
watching
not a
that and I
fan
was
of this
like-
car.
I think it's once you
Wow.
have a spin, it's one of those types of cars where it's hard to recover.
Yeah.
You gotta clean the tires off, and it doesn't look like they like that.
No, Ulton as well it's a much thinner track than you might realise in a lot of places.
Especially around, shoot, what's the corner name?
Through Cascades into the fast section.
I think the worst one is Fulton's. Fulton's tightens up so much that you can't even you can barely get one car through, let alone two. Peter has closed up to the back of Hoove now.
Defend Hoove.
You got this, my dude.
I think we're going to see a move.
You just stop rhyming.
Ooh. You drivers have done that and been speared to the left so far, haven't they?
Yeah, it's a dangerous move. Margins are very fine at Ulton.
I haven't really done too much in this game. I think a bit of GT4s. Mostly iRacing of like the blubber cars, really. It's just good for like lower end open wheel or like Mazdas, you know, the slow cars or TCXs.
Yeah, it's not ideal for GT3s. I mean, there's a couple you can overtake into turn 1 for sure, but
That's about it.
it's not a lot. Yeah, the rest of the track's not wide enough.
Ooh, Showbloom's just had an off ahead too, and Ian has finally caught up and is in the slipstream now.
I think it's going for it.
Pete Rascal
Good
pass.
move. Well executed that.
We're gonna switch to this now as well.
Very lap Gary. Hoove has been able to stay on the back of Peter though, after his overtake.
So Arnold's edging a little bit closer.
Who's been done yet, is he? Go on, Hoove.
Yeah,
Oh, he's going to come back.
he's not backing down. Oh, almost goes too wide into
There's a
island.
yellow somewhere. Oh no.
Right ahead of him.
Yeah. Oh, can't park there, sir.
At least you waited to let them by. That's a good thing. Ian just fell off the back of Showbloom. Can't capitalize on any of the mistakes that Showbloom makes so far.
This is reminiscent of the battle that Showbloom had with Deep Cuts earlier on.
Yeah. I just don't think he's had the pace to get past him, let alone... or get near him and let alone overtake.
Uh-oh.
That's a big mistake, though. That's a big mistake.
Oh, that is... yeah, that's going to cost him that third place. Switched away for
Let's
1
see if he
second
can
to look
come
at
back.
something else, and then that happens.
So with 8.5 minutes left, I would not rule out Showbloom from trying to put a chase on here.
Yeah. For the final podium position up there.
Just goes to show, though, the patience Arnold had staying back pays off.
Yeah,
Didn't make any
go for anything
mistakes.
crazy.
I gotta be honest, that's how I make up most of my places in sim racing.
But,
I just sit behind people until they fuck up, and then there I am.
You know how I lose most of mine? Getting
There
too
he is
close to the
going
car in
into the
front.
pit lane now, possibly to fix some of the damage that he has.
Yeah, there's been a lot of yellows. I think he's
Now he is retiring.
had a lot of damage to his car anyway, a couple of times.
After the first few laps, Cookie has not been able to put a dent into Bungus' time at all.
No, he's had moments where he's got to about 3 seconds with it, but that's about as close as he's come in the second part of the race.
But Muscle wasn't expecting that when he seems to wasn't
Yeah.
out qualifying, was it, right at the end?
Yes, that was a very good qualifying, but it's just not worked out for him.
It's basically just been Muscle hot lapping for an hour, hasn't it?
Oh boy. Well, it wouldn't be one of these fun races without Muscle at least dominating one of them.
Yeah. Oh.
Ooh, Ian's off. For a little bit there.
Problem, I think, just a little wide, but not anything like as wide as Ian went through there. So he's going to be right on him.
Once again, it's just that different mentality of being in front and then being behind.
It can get to you. You can think it doesn't, but you can lose temps here and there just having a car in your mirror.
I will always say that racing is a psychological game.
Yeah, as much as
Sure.
as much as it is actually overtaking people, it's
For sure. I know for definite I much prefer to just sit on somebody's tail than be the person being chased. That's a horrible feeling, you know. But when you just sat behind somebody and you're watching and you're waiting for him to make that little mistake that you can capitalize on, that's what we all love.
Yeah.
I could be weird.
The worst is when somebody like Dark is behind you, though.
Oh no, I fall off a track. I genuinely do. I fall off a track.
Same.
I think once I've had a battle with him. Otherwise, I just flop off the track like a salmon.
Completely understandable.
Yeah. But no, sometimes though, saying that, sometimes I feel like I can have a faster driver behind me. They push me along.
Yeah,
I
sure.
can gain time. I can gain loads of that
Sure,
time.
and then you can take a tow when you get behind him as well. You know,
See, I can't do that. Every single time a faster driver gets by me, I just start screwing up as much as possible.
Like I do it a lot to Cookie. If we're on any kind of track or anything, I get behind Cookie for a lap because I knew I'll gain a few temps. Or if he gets behind me, I can sometimes gain a lot of time. Do you know what I mean? It's just weird.
If there's one thing I've known about you so far, Gonz, is that when you get behind somebody, you get very annoying very fast.
Yeah, you got to use the whole track. That's what it's there for, you know.
You become the biggest nuisance on any track whenever you get behind somebody.
Sniffing. I try and be as fair as possible.
I like that though. That's what I expect.
Yeah.
See, that's what I expect from the car behind. It's when somebody goes for the unexpected move that it unsettles you. You know, if you think somebody might go for a dive, they might push too hard into a corner more than you're expecting. But yeah, if somebody behind me is making it all big guns and making themselves present in my mirrors, then
I try and communicate it well. So if I'm gonna go for a move, I don't wait until braking and dive out. I'll move across like 50 meters, 100 meters before the corner. And then
I won't do that. I will pull the last possible move just to scare the
yeah, we know.
Yeah, we know.
We've all been there.
All of a sudden, you're sitting there like, oh no, he's pulled the fast one again.
Usually, as I look at the shiny metal of a barrier.
Hey, I haven't taken anybody out recently. Well, no, I can't say that actually.
It's got to be at least 6 months since we had a crash, so that's good.
That's because I haven't really raced an RP in 6 months.
Are you joining back for FP, by the way?
I believe I am. Nice. I believe I should be. Oh, Showbloom's having a little bit of an off right behind there. Yeah. His tires nice and dirty.
We're gonna go back onto muscle for a little bit. Like I said, this is just a chill and make sure we're looking and sounding good. I'm not too fussed about my actual commentary, but you boys are doing well. Like, it's unlisted anyway, so it's just a chill.
Yeah. You're just straight vibing. I saw Mo's here, Milt and Shane are all here. Or at one point you were here.
I'm going to take a hat off to this man, Bongus McBongus. Bingus McBongus.
Bongus McBongus, I'm sorry.
No big mistakes, and he's there, isn't he? You know what I mean?
No, it's just,
Yeah.
it sounds way funnier than it should. Bongus McBongus.
Capitalised at the start, he took it, and he's run away.
This reminds me of a mid-career Michael Schumacher right there.
Mid-career, without the punts.
Well, that would be his mid-career. He didn't put a lot of people because there was nobody else around him.
I think he learned after they took that season off him. So,
It sounds crazy
Yeah,
to
after you
say
get an
still,
entire
doesn't it?
season
It does
taken
sound
off you, I
crazy
think
to
you
say
should-
still.
Like,
it was that bad. We took
Yeah.
a whole season off it.
I don't think we could ever fathom that happening in modern era.
Can you
because
imagine?
It'd be riots. Like, genuinely riots.
Charles Leclerc.
I think if they did it to
punts,
Lewis Hamilton, though, the Dutch would declare a national holiday.
Well, wait, I was gonna say something, but I'm not gonna.
He's trying not to stir up a shitstorm.
Yeah. Community guidelines and all that, you know.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Showbloom
Yeah.
is
Oh,
Oh, we're
unlucky.
gonna go back and watch this. I'm sorry.
Sorry, Showbloom, we have to watch it to make sure everything's
I
working.
just carried a little bit too much speed
Unlucky.
there.
Yeah.
Oh. And then there's
It's-
so many bumps in that
Yeah.
grass.
It's such a tricky corner, that. It's such a tricky corner. It feels so satisfying when you get it right, but there's a very small line, you know, with all the camber and everything that's going on in that corner.
So this has been called
And-
final lap apparently. So we're gonna watch it. I don't
And
think it
so
is.
that also means now, also Hoove is right behind Showbloom now.
Oh, it is, yeah.
But that also means that Peter, after going from 3rd till 11th, is now back into P4 at the end of the race so far.
He has had quite a race.
That is an incredible bounce in this. I don't know what to call it.
So what's the verdict on the on the Beamer then?
Seems like it's a pretty fun car to race, and you can race it close.
We
we got one more lap.
We got lied to me. I heard it somewhere. Said leader is on final lap. I didn't think it would be, but we're watching it just in case, you know.
Yeah.
You don't want to miss it.
Now, I really would encourage more people to drive some of the different cars in ACC. I mean, Kunos
Oh,
can simulate a good drive, but, you know, GT3s are fantastic. So are GT4s and some of the Cup cars. It's all a lot of fun.
Showblue makes a small mistake there. He's gonna let Hoove have an opportunity to get past him. Bring him on the offline. Here comes Mr. Hoove in a groove on a move around the outside.
It's going to be a real final corner moment.
Yeah, but they still got one more lap. Ooh, Hoove goes off a little bit. Bouncing along the grass.
Oh, very wide.
Both of them off
pair
there.
them.
They both want fifth.
Oh,
Look
Showbloom's been off into that little patchy area that's pain.
We're gonna see NASCAR white flag rules, you know. It's a fun race. Gonna go over to muscle in a minute, but we've still got a few seconds left of this.
A few corners.
Yeah, see if anything happens, you know.
Ah, I think Gottlieb was trying to stop on the line to wait for Bongus, and he accidentally crossed it. Across the line comes Bingus McBongus for the win.
It was never really in doubt, was it?
No,
Nah.
driven away. I don't know what happened to Mr. President. We'll have to find out at some point when he's calmed down, but...
Oh, finally, Bongus puts a bit of damage on his car.
Is he doing donuts? Yeah.
Hoove and Showbloom still right on top of each other. Not Hoove is unrelenting right now. Oh. Sorry, I just watched Bongus
That's
on.
it.
Yeah, we're gonna go back.
We
to
have
it.
become one with the barrier.
Oh,
I feel like Shobnam's just going to hold this.
come on,
Unless
Eve.
he makes another mistake.
Push Eve. Never give up.
Come on, Hoove, give him the door.
Adore him. God, Ian Arnold come over third.
That's a fantastic third
Yeah.
place. I think Arnold was quite heavily involved in that first incident, wasn't he, on that one?
I
Yeah.
think so.
Peter with an absolute banger of a drive after his big incidents.
And
And
Shoblam, yeah,
Hoove is going to come behind Showbloom.
holds on to it.
Very
Some
good race all
fantastic
around.
racing there, yeah.
Let's give a big shout out to Mr. Gottlieb over here for
He's
sticking it out.
hanging
the
on in
entire
there.
race.
He had a 10-minute break when he came back.
Absolute legend. Never gave up.
This man's got the thickest head in Europe right now.
I think he's gonna come home P9 after since Deep and Ivan's retirements.
Yeah.
And here he comes, wiggling his wheels across the line. Oh no, my bad. He is P8 because of Rowe too. I forgot about Rowe. Very good race all around.
Yeah, like I said, it's just a kind of chill and watch along stream to make sure it all works all right. But I'll have a
I got
listen.
thunder around me now, so I am going to go.
Goodbye. I'll have
Been a
a
pleasure trying.
good little listen and see what needs to be changed, and we'll be here for the season, I guess.
Yeah.
And Crime will be joining me, but obviously he's a bit ill tonight, so you'll have me and Crime causing carnage. What could possibly go wrong?
So the normal.
Exactly. But yeah, I'm going to stop stream now, so we'll see you all for